Did you know there are at least 20 things your cat absolutely loves that can make her life happier starting today? Some are so simple that you already have them at home. Others might surprise you, but each one will bring out her playful, curious, or affectionate side. Stick around to the end and discover how to become your whiskered friend's everyday hero. Affection and gentle attention. Here's something fascinating. Your cat may seem mysterious, but just one slow blink from you can melt away her stress. Behavior researchers at Oregon State University discovered that cats respond to human attention with visible signs of relaxation, purring, kneading, or simply stretching out with eyes half closed. In cat language, that soft blink is the closest thing to saying, "I trust you." You can build on this tiny gesture with simple, gentle touches. Try rubbing the base of her ears or scratching lightly along her cheeks where scent glands are located. When she leans into your hand, that's her way of marking you as safe and loved. Some cats adore long strokes down the back, while others prefer short chin scratches. The key is to watch her body language. A flicking tail or flattened ears means she's had enough. Respecting her limits strengthens her trust. Set aside just 5 minutes a day for this quiet bonding ritual. Sit on the floor at her level, blink slowly, and let her come to you. Speak softly, maybe even use her name in a calm, cheerful tone. Within moments, you'll notice her purr deepen, her whiskers relax, and her breathing slow. For you, oxytocin, the same love hormone triggered in dogs, will rise too, lowering your own stress in the process. Affection doesn't have to be grand gestures. It's these tiny, mindful moments of attention that mean the world to her. A soft blink, a warm lap, a gentle hand. Done consistently, they create a feedback loop of trust and comfort. And soon, you'll find your once independent cat seeking you out, not just for food or play, but simply for the quiet joy of being near you. Tasty and healthy food. For your cat, mealtime isn't just about filling her belly. It's the highlight of her day. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means their bodies are built to thrive on high-protein diets. In the wild, they'd hunt several small prey animals a day. That's why offering smaller, frequent meals at home mimics her natural rhythm and keeps her energy levels steady. When you serve her food, you're doing more than providing nutrition. Her keen nose, 14 times stronger than yours, picks up every subtle scent from the bowl. The aroma of lean protein, chicken, turkey, or salmon sparks her hunting instincts and sets off a cascade of anticipation. Pair that with healthy fats and balanced nutrients, and you'll see the results in a shiny coat, bright eyes, and playful bursts of energy. Want to make her even happier? Use mealtime as a training opportunity. Reward good behavior with tiny extras, a sprinkle of cooked chicken, a freeze-dried shrimp, or a sliver of apple if she enjoys fruit. These small surprises aren't just tasty. They build positive associations and strengthen your bond. Researchers studying feline nutrition note that enrichment through feeding reduces stress and curbs unwanted behaviors like begging or food guarding. Think of feeding well as a daily act of love, not a luxury. It's a gift you give her body and mind, one she'll repay with content purrs and happy post-meal naps curled by your side. A well-fed cat isn't just healthier. She's more confident, playful, and emotionally balanced. So next time you scoop her food, remember, you're not just filling a dish. You're fueling her instincts, honoring her nature, and giving her one of life's simplest joys, a nourishing meal served with care. Play and hunting simulation. Every cat, no matter how pampered, carries the heart of a hunter. Her instincts demand a chase, a pounce, and the thrill of capturing prey. Without an outlet for that energy, boredom sets in, and so do shredded curtains or surprise midnight zoom eyes. That's why play isn't just fun, it's essential. Interactive toys like feather wands, dangling teasers, or even a simple paper ball bring out her predator mode in the best way. The University of Bristol found that cats who engage in regular play sessions show fewer destructive behaviors and enjoy greater emotional stability. Think of each playtime as her personal safari, where she can stalk, chase, and finally pounce on her target. To mimic the natural hunt, follow a rhythm. Let her crouch, then wiggle, then leap. Don't make it too easy. She enjoys the challenge. But always give her a chance to win by catching the toy. That final capture is what satisfies the hunting cycle and leaves her purring with pride. Rotate the games to keep things fresh. One day it's a wand with feathers fluttering like a bird, the next a crinkled tunnel for ambushes. Even a flashlight beam across the floor can trigger her chase response. But keep laser play short and end it with a tangible toy so she isn't left frustrated. Just 10 to 15 minutes a couple of times a day can transform her mood. You'll notice calmer evenings, fewer attention-seeking antics, and a cat who settles into naps with a content sigh. Play is more than entertainment. It's emotional fuel. Every session strengthens her body, sharpens her mind, and deepens your bond. When you take the role of her hunting partner, you're not only protecting your furniture, you're giving her the joy of being the predator she was born to be. Scratching opportunities. When your cat digs her claws into the couch leg or carpet, it's easy to think she's being naughty. But here's the truth. Scratching isn't misbehavior. It's therapy. For cats, scratching is a natural way to stretch muscles, shed old claw sheaths, and even leave behind scent markers that signal, "This is my safe space." Providing the right outlets turns this instinct into a healthy habit. Vertical posts wrapped in sisal rope let her stretch tall and work every muscle from shoulders to paws. Flat cardboard pads give her a satisfying surface to shred without damaging your furniture. Some cats prefer angled scratchers for that perfect middle ground. The trick is to experiment and see what makes her happiest. Placement matters too. Put scratchers where she naturally spends time. Near windows for a sunny stretch, beside her favorite nap spot for a post-snooze workout, or even next to the couch she's been targeting. Cats scratch to claim territory, so giving her the legal options in key spots sets her up for success. Encouragement goes a long way. Sprinkle catnip or silver vine on a new scratcher, or dangle a toy over it to draw her in. Every time she uses it, praise her warmly or offer a tiny treat. Soon she'll return on her own, choosing her scratcher over the sofa. Scratching also doubles as emotional release. It helps burn off tension after a stressful noise or excitement after play. Think of it as her version of hitting the gym. With the right tools in place, you'll notice a calmer, more confident cat and fewer claw marks on your furniture. By respecting this instinct and giving her plenty of scratching outlets, you're not just protecting your home. You're giving her the freedom to express herself, stretch fully, and feel truly content. Window views and bird watching. For a cat, a sunny windowsill isn't just a nap spot. It's the ultimate entertainment center. Think of it as live cat TV, with endless channels of fluttering wings, rustling leaves, and passersby. To your cat, each bird's hop, each squirrel's dash, is a story unfolding right outside her world. Behavior studies show that visual stimulation reduces feline boredom and lowers stress-related behaviors like over-grooming or restlessness. When your cat can safely observe the outdoors, she gets a steady stream of mental enrichment. It's the same satisfaction she'd feel tracking prey in the wild, but without any of the risks. Setting this up is simple. Clear a sunny ledge where she can sprawl out, or install a padded perch at window height. Suction cup hammocks are another great option, letting her lounge while surveying her kingdom. Add a soft blanket to catch the warmth, and you've created a cozy retreat she'll return to again and again. To make the view even richer, consider adding a bird feeder outside the window. The flurry of activity will give her hours of stimulation, almost like tuning into her favorite show. Just make sure the glass is sturdy and the feeder is placed so bird stays safe while she enjoys the spectacle. You'll notice the difference almost immediately. Instead of pacing or demanding constant attention, she'll settle by the glass, tail flicking in fascination, eyes wide and bright. After her episode ends, she'll often curl up right there in the sun, completely content. A window perch isn't just a luxury, it's a daily gift of joy and calm. By giving her this front row seat to the outside world, you're feeding her curiosity, easing her mind, and turning an ordinary view into a source of endless happiness. Steady company. Cats have a reputation for being independent, but here's the secret. Your presence matters more than you think. Even when she seems aloof, just being nearby lowers her anxiety and makes her feel secure. In fact, some cats will start to purr simply because you've walked into the room. To her, you're not just the person who fills the bowl. You're part of her chosen family, her safe space. You don't need to entertain her every moment. Often, it's enough to sit quietly on the couch while she curls at the other end, or to work at your desk while she claims a sunny corner nearby. This kind of companionship is deeply soothing to a cat. Researchers studying feline social bonds note that cats often form attachment styles similar to infants, finding reassurance in the consistent presence of their humans. When you do leave, the silence can feel overwhelming to her. That's why some cats meow at the door or nap on clothing that smells like you. To ease those moments, you can leave a soft blanket with your scent or play calming music designed for cats. These little comforts keep her company until you return. Social cats also benefit from gentle exposure to other animals or trusted friends, but always at her pace. Whether it's just you or a small circle of companions, what she craves most is the feeling of belonging to a safe, predictable group. So remember, companionship doesn't mean constant action. It's the quiet reassurance of knowing you're there. For your cat, your steady company is as comforting as a warm sunbeam or a soft blanket. Simply by sharing space, you're giving her one of the greatest gifts, the peace of knowing she's never truly alone. Routine and predictable schedules. If you've ever noticed your cat waiting by the bowl a few minutes before mealtime, you already know. Cats can tell time better than a clock. Their internal rhythms are finely tuned, and they thrive on predictable patterns. Meals, play sessions, and even bedtime rituals become anchors in their day. Without them, stress hormones like cortisol can rise, leading to anxious pacing, over-grooming, or those early morning meowing marathons you know so well. The solution is simple. Create a steady daily routine. Feed her at the same times each morning and evening. Set aside a short play session before you wind down for the night. Even keeping her favorite nap blanket in the same spot adds to her sense of order. Cats are creatures of habit, and every consistent action reassures her that her world is safe and under control. If your schedule changes, make adjustments gradually. Shift meal or play times by just 10 to 15 minutes each day rather than all at once. This gentle transition helps her adapt without confusion. The calmer the rhythm, the fewer stress-related behaviors you'll notice. Less frantic meowing, fewer zoom eyes at odd hours, and more peaceful naps throughout the day. Think of a predictable routine as a language of care. It tells your cat, I see you, I understand your needs, and I'll keep your world steady. In return, she becomes more confident, affectionate, and balanced. Life will always have surprises, but when your cat can count on the basics, food, play, and rest at regular times, her stress melts away. What's left is a calmer, happier companion who knows exactly when her next meal, game, or cuddle is coming. And that kind of certainty is pure comfort in her eyes. Mental challenges and training. Many people think cats can't be trained, but here's the truth. Cats are brilliant learners. With the right approach, they can pick up tricks just as well as dogs. The key is short, rewarding sessions that respect their independence. Researchers at the University of Tokyo found that cats respond best when training is built around positive reinforcement and brief bursts of focus. Start simple. Use a clicker or even a consistent word like yes to mark success. Teach her to touch her nose to a target, raise a paw for a high five, or come when called. Each small victory releases dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical, boosting her confidence and strengthening your bond. She won't just learn a skill, she'll feel proud of herself. Keep sessions to 5 minutes or less, once or twice a day. End each with a treat, a gentle stroke, or enthusiastic praise. The predictability of success keeps her engaged, while the brevity prevents frustration. Over time, you'll see her anticipation grow the moment you pick up the clicker or treat pouch. Mental challenges don't stop at tricks. Puzzle feeders, treat dispensing balls, or DIY games like hiding kibble under cups keep her brain sharp and boredom at bay. Rotate these activities weekly so they stay fresh and exciting. Training isn't about control, it's about enrichment. It gives your cat a job, a purpose, and the joy of using her natural intelligence in a safe, positive way. The result? A calmer, more confident cat who looks forward to learning with you. When you invest in her mind as much as her body, you're not just preventing mischief. You're unlocking her potential, one high five, one solved puzzle, and one proud purr at a time. Massages and gentle petting. For your cat, touch isn't just physical, it's emotional medicine. A light stroke down her back or a gentle cheek rub can slow her heart rate, ease tension, and melt away stress. When she leans into your hand, closes her eyes, and begins that steady, soothing purr, you know you've unlocked one of her happiest states. Massages don't need to be complicated. Start with long, slow strokes from the top of her head down to the base of her tail. Use gentle pressure and keep your movements predictable. Many cats adore having their cheeks rubbed where their scent glands are located. It's her way of mingling her identity with yours. Some even enjoy a soft kneading motion along the shoulders, much like the way kittens knead their mother while nursing. Watch her signals closely. Bliss looks like half-closed eyes, a paw curled in relaxation, or a slow, contented blink. If she flicks her tail, flattens her ears, or moves away, pause and give her space. Respecting her boundaries makes her trust you even more, and when she returns for more, you'll know it's on her terms. There's another benefit too. These quiet massage moments double as a health check. As your hands move along her body, you can feel for bumps, tangles, or hidden ticks. Early detection of lumps, skin irritations, or sore spots can make a big difference in her long-term health. Set aside just a few minutes a day for this mindful ritual. It's not only calming for her, it lowers your own stress as well. Together, you'll share a small oasis of peace, where the world slows down to the rhythm of her purr. With every gentle touch, you're not just soothing her body, you're deepening the bond you share. Water fascination. For many cats, water is a mystery they can't resist. A dripping tap or a gentle stream from a fountain becomes an endless source of fascination. You've probably seen her bat at droplets with her paw, then lick the water off as if she's caught a tiny prey. It's more than play, flowing water taps into her instincts. In the wild, cats are more likely to trust moving water than still bowls, since streams are fresher and less likely to harbor bacteria. Encouraging this fascination is also a gift to her health. Cats are notorious for drinking less than they should, which can lead to urinary tract issues or kidney strain. Studies in feline health show that cats who drink from fountains or dripping sources naturally increase their water intake. More hydration means better kidney function, smoother digestion, and fewer urinary problems. A small cat fountain is a perfect solution. The gentle bubbling or cascading flow not only entices her to sip more often, but it doubles as enrichment. She'll watch the ripples, paw at the stream, and return again and again throughout the day. Some cats even prefer different water textures, trickling, bubbling, or dripping. So experiment to see what delights her most. If a fountain isn't an option, a simple bowl refresh with ice cubes can spark her curiosity. The clinking sound and shifting shapes add a touch of play to drinking time. Just remember to clean her water source regularly, since cats are sensitive to freshness. By leaning into her water fascination, you're not just quenching her thirst, you're stimulating her mind and protecting her health. Every sip becomes both an act of care and a small adventure. In her world, water isn't ordinary. It's alive, playful, and part of her daily joy. Cozy hideouts. For a cat, having a private retreat is as essential as food or play. Cats are natural cave dwellers. They seek out snug, enclosed spaces where they can feel hidden yet safe. That's why a simple cardboard box, a blanket fort, or a covered cat bed quickly becomes her favorite spot. To her, these spaces aren't just cozy, they're sanctuaries. Behaviorists point out that hideouts provide a crucial buffer from stress. When thunderstorms roll in, when fireworks crackle, or when guests fill the house, retreating to a personal den helps your cat regulate her emotions. Inside that little cave, her heart rate slows, her muscles loosen, and her breathing steadies. It's not avoidance, it's therapy. Having control over when to engage and when to rest lowers her overall anxiety. Creating a hideout doesn't have to be fancy. A box lined with a soft blanket, tucked in a quiet corner, is often enough. Covered cat beds with a dome-like design also mimic the feel of natural shelters. The key is placement. Choose a draft-free spot away from heavy foot traffic, but close enough that she still feels part of the household. Adding one of your worn t-shirts brings comfort too, since your scent reinforces safety and belonging. Cats often rotate between hideouts, so consider offering more than one. A windowsill perch for daytime lounging, a closet corner for solitude, and a warm bed near your own space at night give her options. Watch how she chooses her favorite depending on mood or season. By honoring her need for cozy hideouts, you're showing her respect. You're giving her the gift of autonomy, a safe place where the world can't intrude. And when she finally emerges, stretching and blinking with that calm, rested look, you'll know her little sanctuary has worked wonders. Feeling useful. Cats may seem independent, but deep down, they enjoy having small jobs to do. Purpose brings structure to their world and satisfies instincts that go far beyond lounging and napping. Something as simple as fetching a toy, jumping onto a designated perch when you point, or following you from room to room as a quiet supervisor makes her feel like she's contributing. Even being your desk buddy while you type counts. It's her version of office duty. These little tasks light up her brain. Behaviorists note that when cats are given opportunities to perform actions that earn recognition, they display greater confidence and lower stress. In the wild, every successful hunt or exploration fuels their sense of achievement. At home, a job can be as easy as asking her to touch her paw to your hand, or to chase a feather wand until she catches it. Each victory satisfies the same primal need to succeed. The secret is celebrating her effort, not perfection. A cheerful good girl in your brightest tone, a gentle chin scratch, or a tiny treat reinforces her sense of accomplishment. Over time, she'll begin to anticipate the joy of both the task and your recognition. That shared pride strengthens the invisible thread of trust and affection between you. Jobs don't have to be physical either. Some cats love being lookouts, watching the yard from a window, while others patrol the house like furry guardians. Acknowledging these behaviors, talking to her, giving her a stroke, or offering a treat, turns them into honored roles. By giving your cat purpose, you aren't turning her into an employee. You're inviting her into partnership. And when she gazes back at you with bright eyes after a mission, you'll see the satisfaction of a creature who feels valued and proud. Playtime variety. For your cat, play isn't just entertainment, it's emotional fuel. The chase, the pounce, the triumphant catch, all mirror the rhythms of her wild ancestors. But just like us, cats can get bored if the same game repeats day after day. That's why variety is key. Rotating toys weekly keeps each session fresh, sparks curiosity, and prevents what behaviorists call toy fatigue. One day, bring out the laser pointer and watch her eyes widen as that tiny red dot zips across the floor. The next, set up a crinkle tunnel where she can hide, dash through, and stage her surprise attacks. A dangling feather wand on Tuesday, a rolling treat ball on Wednesday. Each switch keeps her brain guessing and her body moving. This variety not only burns energy, but also prevents frustration that might otherwise turn into scratching furniture or restless meowing. But here's the golden rule. Always let her win. After a thrilling chase, the game must end with something tangible, a captured toy, a pounced-on feather, or even a crunchy treat. Without that victory, her predator drive feels unfinished, leaving her unsettled. With it, she walks away confident, satisfied, and ready to curl up in calm contentment. Try building mini play cycles: stalk, chase, capture, celebrate. Just 5 to 10 minutes sprinkled throughout the day mimic the short bursts of hunting cats naturally prefer. Watch her signals. When her tail swishes low and her pupils widen, she's locked in. When she flops onto her side or grooms mid-play, it's her way of saying she's winding down. By offering playtime variety, you're giving her more than exercise. You're feeding her instincts, keeping her mind sharp, and creating daily adventures. Each new game tells her, I see you, I understand you, and I want you to thrive. Exploring new safe places. For a cat, the world is a treasure chest of scents, textures, and sights just waiting to be unlocked. Even the smallest change in environment can feel like a grand adventure. A supervised walk in a harness, a catio basking in the sun, or simply granting her access to a new room in the house can spark that deep feline curiosity. To her, each new space is more than territory. It's a story unfolding with every step and sniff. Environmental enrichment studies confirm what cat parents often see firsthand. Novelty reduces stress, builds confidence, and prevents boredom. When she explores a fresh environment, her senses light up, ears swiveling, whiskers twitching, tail rising high with excitement. It's nature's way of rewarding exploration with relaxation afterward, as her body processes all the stimulation she's gathered. Safety, of course, is key. If you try harness walks, introduce them slowly. Let her wear the harness indoors first, Then step into a quiet yard or balcony before moving to new terrain. A catio, a screened porch, or outdoor playpen offers the thrill of breezes and bird chatter without the risks of roaming. Indoors, even a rarely opened closet or a guest room can become her temporary wonderland, filled with new corners to investigate. Rotate her options to keep the novelty alive. One week, it's the harness walk. Another, it's access to the laundry room or a new cardboard maze you've built. The change doesn't have to be dramatic. Cats often delight in the smallest of shifts. When she returns from her exploration, notice how she settles, stretches, and sometimes naps more deeply. That's the satisfaction of a curious spirit fulfilled. By providing safe new places, you're offering her not just adventure, but the confidence that her world is wide, rich, and secure. Good rest. For cats, sleep isn't just downtime. It's essential maintenance for body and mind. On average, a healthy adult cat sleeps between 12 and 16 hours a day. That may seem like a lot, but each nap serves an important purpose: restoring energy, consolidating memories, and keeping her immune system strong. Without proper rest, cats can become irritable, anxious, or less responsive to training and play. Creating the perfect sleep environment is simple but crucial. Choose a warm, quiet spot away from drafts, loud appliances, or heavy foot traffic. Cats love elevated areas, like shelves or window perches, because they offer a sense of security and a clear view of their surroundings. Soft bedding, a blanket with your scent, or a cozy cat cave enhances comfort and helps her relax fully. Consistency also matters. Cats thrive on predictable sleep patterns. Keeping her resting areas in familiar locations and letting her settle undisturbed allows her to sleep deeply. Avoid waking her unnecessarily. Interrupted sleep can cause stress and disrupt her natural circadian rhythms. Good rest affects more than just energy levels. Studies in feline behavior show that well-rested cats display better moods, lower anxiety, and improve problem-solving skills. You'll notice it in her playful bursts, relaxed grooming, and even her interactions with you. A cat who gets adequate sleep is more affectionate, confident, and ready to engage in mental and physical stimulation when awake. Remember, sleep isn't a luxury. It's a vital part of your cat's health. By providing a safe, warm, and quiet place to rest, you're giving her the gift of a daily reset. A well-rested cat wakes refreshed, purring with contentment, ready to explore, play, and enjoy life on her terms. Socializing at their pace. Cats are often thought of as solitary creatures, but the truth is more nuanced. While some cats enjoy being the only feline in the house, positive social interactions can enhance emotional resilience and reduce stress-related behaviors. It's not about forcing friendships. It's about creating opportunities for safe, calm connections at her own pace. Start small. Introduce new cats, dogs, or even people gradually, in short, supervised sessions. A quiet room with escape options, like high perches or hiding spots, gives her the control to observe and retreat if she feels overwhelmed. Remember, it's her choice whether to engage. Forcing interactions can backfire, creating fear or aggression, while patient introductions build trust and confidence. Reward calm behavior generously. Treats, gentle petting, and soft verbal praise reinforce positive associations. For example, if she approaches a new companion without hissing or puffing, celebrate that success. Over time, she'll begin to anticipate good outcomes, turning initially stressful encounters into opportunities for social enrichment. Consistency is key. Short, regular sessions are far more effective than rare, intense introductions. Observe her body language. Slow blinking, relaxed tail, and forward-facing ears indicate comfort. Dilated pupils, flattened ears, or a tucked tail signal it's time for a break. Respecting her signals strengthens her sense of safety and makes socializing a positive experience rather than a source of anxiety. Socialization isn't just about companionship. It's about teaching your cat that the world can be safe, predictable, and even enjoyable. By providing controlled, positive interactions, you're equipping her with the tools to handle novelty and change with confidence. In time, she'll become more adaptable, less stressed, and better able to enjoy life's surprises on her terms. Scent enrichment. For cats, the world is a tapestry of smells. Each scent carries information, excitement, and even comfort. That's why scent enrichment is such a powerful way to engage her senses and lift her mood. Catnip, silver vine, or even a sprinkle of valerian root can spark moments of pure feline euphoria. Some cats roll, paw, or rub their faces against the source, while others become lively and playful. Either way, their senses are fully engaged. The key is novelty. Just as we enjoy discovering new music or scents, cats respond best when aromas are rotated. Try a different herb each week, or introduce a new scented toy or sachet. The freshness keeps her curious and prevents overstimulation, ensuring each encounter is exciting rather than predictable. Even a small patch of scented cloth or a sprinkle in a puzzle feeder can transform a mundane playtime into a rich sensory adventure. Scent enrichment isn't just fun, it has measurable benefits. Studies show that brief sessions of scent play, as little as 10 minutes, can lower heart rate, reduce stress behaviors, and promote relaxation. Your cat may stretch, roll, or purr with contentment, signaling that she's fully absorbed in the experience. You can also combine scents with interactive play. Hide a few catnip stuffed toys around a room and let her hunt them out. The combination of scent, movement, and problem-solving amplifies mental stimulation and keeps her physically active. By incorporating scent enrichment into her daily routine, you're giving her more than entertainment. You're engaging her natural instincts, offering joy and calm, and adding depth to her environment. In just minutes a day, you can create a cat who is mentally sharp, emotionally balanced, and genuinely content in her world. Search games. Cats are natural hunters, and even the most pampered indoor feline carries instincts honed over thousands of years. Search games tap directly into these instincts, turning everyday treats into thrilling challenges. Hiding a tasty morsel under a cup, scattering kibble around a safe room, or placing a favorite toy slightly out of reach transforms her environment into a playground for her mind and body. These games do more than entertain. They provide vital mental exercise. When your cat stalks, pounces, and investigates, she's using problem-solving skills, enhancing focus, and engaging the same circuits her ancestors relied on to survive. Each successful find releases dopamine, giving her a sense of achievement and reinforcing her natural hunting behaviors in a safe, structured way. Start simple. Place a treat under a cup in plain sight so she can figure out the challenge without frustration. Gradually increase difficulty by hiding treats behind objects or under soft fabrics. Pair each successful discovery with enthusiastic praise, a gentle stroke, or a small reward. The combination of scent, sight, and triumph keeps her engaged while strengthening the bond between you. Search games also help manage energy. A quick 5 to 10-minute session can tire her mentally, reducing restlessness, meowing, or mischievous behavior. It's a constructive outlet that satisfies instincts while keeping her mind sharp. By making the hunt fun and rewarding, you're providing more than a snack. You're offering enrichment that mirrors natural behaviors. Your cat isn't just eating. She's thinking, exploring, and celebrating her skills. Over time, search games become a reliable source of joy, confidence, and mental stimulation, leaving her calmer, happier, and more content in her daily life. Praise and recognition. Cats are often seen as independent and aloof, but don't be fooled. They notice when you're paying attention. Positive recognition is a powerful motivator for them, sometimes even more than food. Research from Emory University found that many cats respond strongly to human interaction, showing more excitement and engagement than they do for treats alone. A kind voice, a gentle touch, or even a slow blink can convey the same message to a cat that a pat on the back does for us. You're doing great. Praise isn't just about training tricks. It's about acknowledging effort and encouraging confidence. When she uses the scratching post, solves a puzzle feeder, or approaches a new toy without hesitation, celebrate her success. Speak in a soft, cheerful tone, maintain eye contact, and add a slow blink. That subtle gesture says, "I see you, I appreciate you," in the language cats understand. Over time, she will begin to seek out your approval, responding with affection, purrs, or gentle head nudges. Timing matters. Deliver praise immediately after the desired behavior so she connects the action with the recognition. Pairing it with a light touch or brief cuddle reinforces the positive experience. Avoid overusing her name or commands, as cats respond best to short, clear signals that carry meaning. Consistent praise builds a strong emotional foundation. It encourages her to try new behaviors, reduces stress, and strengthens the human-animal bond. You'll notice her confidence grow as she navigates her environment with more curiosity and less fear. Recognition is a simple yet profound tool. By celebrating her small victories, you're teaching her that her efforts matter. Each good job deepens your connection, creating a cat who feels understood, valued, and proud in her everyday life. Comfort in the right climate. Cats are natural heat seekers, and their comfort is closely tied to the temperature around them. Unlike humans, they don't always regulate their body heat through activity. They seek warmth to conserve energy and maintain a steady, relaxed state. That's why providing the right climate is an essential part of keeping your cat happy and healthy. In cooler months, a sunny patch by the window, a heated mat, or a soft blanket tucked into her favorite nook offers cozy warmth. Cats often curl tightly, tucking paws and tail to preserve heat, and giving them a safe, predictable source helps them feel secure. This kind of thermal comfort reduces stress, allowing energy to go toward playful activities rather than shivering or seeking hidden warmth. In the summer, the opposite applies. A cool tile floor, shaded area, or a ventilated room prevents overheating and keeps her body at a comfortable level. Cats don't sweat like humans, so access to cooler spots is critical for avoiding heat stress, which can lead to irritability, lethargy, or even serious health risks. Observe her preferences. Many cats naturally migrate to sunny spots in the morning, shaded retreats in the afternoon, and cozy beds in the evening. Providing options lets her self-regulate, which is both calming and empowering. Rotate mats, adjust blinds, and offer a variety of surfaces to accommodate her seasonal needs. Thermal comfort isn't just a luxury, it's a foundation for well-being. When your cat is at the right temperature, she can focus on play, exploration, and social interactions instead of expending energy coping with discomfort. A well-climated environment creates a relaxed, content cat who purrs, stretches, and enjoys life fully, leaving stress and frustration behind.